Good afternoon. What time is it? I don't even know. Oh, it's almost 12. It's almost 12 o'clock. Almost 12. It's almost lunchtime, and I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. Oh my gosh. Isn't it funny whenever you watch somebody doing a video, they drink, they take a sip first. That's my thing. I'm going to take a sip first. Hope you guys are all doing good. It's springtime in Florida and it's beautiful weather. Things are starting to grow. I love it. Hello, Tammy. And I put lipstick on today. I don't do that very often. I'm going to get to carding in a minute. We'll just talk for a minute while people are joining. But what I found, the older I get, the more lines I get around my lips. And the lipstick sort of bleeds into it. So I don't wear lipstick very often. Now, if they had some sort of putty that you could put around those lip lines, I'd be happy. I'd be happy. Okay. So the other day, well, maybe a week or so ago, someone was carding alpaca, and she had a brother drum carder and said she couldn't get it to card. And a lot of people were trying to coach her, which was good because a lot of people know a lot of things about fiber. And she couldn't seem to get it to work, and she kept blaming the carder. So she finally did seven passes, and she said it still looked crummy. It really looked, I don't know, it was really weird. It wasn't working well. But I wanted to come on and show you, not to prove her wrong, but I wanted to show you that the brother drum carders can, in fact, card alpaca. So I got some alpaca, and it was 4 ounces, right? 4 ounces. It's really soft alpaca, and it didn't feel dirty. And I had to smell it because it just didn't feel really dirty. And I think a lot of people think alpaca doesn't need to be washed. We don't say scoured because we're not removing lanolin. There's no lanolin on alpaca, but it needs to be washed. This was 4 ounces. When I got done washing it, it was 3.2 ounces. It lost 0.8 ounces of animal sweat or grease, more like a animal, not lanolin grease, just sort of a skin grease, whatever, dust, dirt, grit. So it's really dirty. Hello from Sweden. Well, hello. Hi, Jojo. Oh, thunderstorms in Tennessee. We're going to get hurricanes pretty soon. So hopefully not too bad. But anyway, wash your alpaca. Somebody sent me some cashmere. So we'll talk about fibers that don't have any lanolin. Cashmere, camel, and alpaca. There's probably some other ones. But I'm going to tell you that cashmere and camel were filthy, filthy, filthy. So, of course, I'm going to talk about my book for a second, The Art of Washing Wool, Mohair, and Alpaca. And on page 86 in the newly edited, I'm not sure what page it is in the old one, but it shows, can you see that alpaca at the bottom? The one that looks cleaner, that is just clear water. The one that's really dirty is in soap. So the soap sort of releases and cleans all that fiber. And I'm going to tell you a secret about washing alpaca, washing any fiber really. Use lots of water, lots of water. Someone said it took them forever to get their alpaca clean. I clean this, I wash this in one scour or one wash. And I use a lot of water. So that is the key to scouring wool and washing anything really, just lots of water so the soap can take all that stuff off and suspend it in the water and then wash it away. All right, so this is my Brother Deluxe, and I'm going to be using today a burnishing brush, a tool to take off the bat, my trusty hairbrush cleaner, which is full of fiber, my flicker brush from Brother, which really is, this is really nice. I've used a lot. And then the little tool that takes off the bat, that's also from Brother. It's a bat lifter. So we're going to use all these tools today. I'm going to have them handy. so I can use them. When you card alpaca, just like any fiber, you need to fluff it up. You need to fluff it up. So if I put in, I mean, this is pretty fluffy already, but there are some pretty compact sections. You just want to make sure and fluff it up. If you have a box picker, which works really good for alpaca, not so much for wool, and definitely not for mohair, you need a swing picker for those. But also you need a swing picker. You should use a swing picker on coarse, medium, coarse, and very coarse wools. Don't use it on fine wools because it tears it up, because it's too delicate and fine. So we're just going to fluff this up, and let me get you a little closer so you can see the action. Let me move all my stuff. If you have any questions as we go along, please ask. I will do my best to answer them while I'm carding. Let's see. Let's get over there so you can see that. Okay. Sometimes it gets stuck in the liquor in. If it does, just flick it out. This alpaca is really clean. I mean, okay, there's a little second cut right there. It doesn't have much vegetable matter in it, so it's going to card very nicely, very nicely. See how clean that is? There's no vegetable matter in that. So whoever raised this alpaca had really good management of their fields. Maybe it was on grass a lot. And their feeding practices too. We used to raise alpacas, and my husband made these box feeders. And he called them low-waist feeders. They're on Etsy. And it prevented the hay from getting all over them. So it kind of kept it more confined. So their fiber wasn't so full of hay. Okay, I'm just going to do a small section on the drum. We're not going to do a big 4-ounce vat. So if I carded this dirty, even though it felt clean, you're putting a lot of grit and sand through this carder. I'm not sure that's the best thing to keep your carder healthy. Not sure about that. I like to keep this drum clean. This is the carding drum, the liquor in drum. This does the carding action and deposits it on the big drum. If you want to learn more about drum carding, if you're new, I have a drum carding course at the Camaj School of Fiber Arts. It's called Drum Carding for Beginners to Advanced, and talks about how to prep your fiber, how to prep your wool, how to prevent neps, how to get neps if you want them, how to card super smooth bats, lots and lots of things. And if you're new to drum carding, I highly suggest you take a class, whether it's at a fiber festival or an online class like mine. But educate yourself on your tool and learn how to use it the proper way. I mean, I think about tools like, what if someone got a lathe, right? And they didn't take a class or learn how to use it properly. They wanted to learn how to use it all by themselves. But if they learn from someone that has done it for a long time, I mean, why do you want to go through all that trouble? Oh, thank you, Tammy. Do you wash with soap or water only? For the alpaca, yes, I just use soap or water, soap and water. With alpaca, you can use Dawn if you want to. I would go on the lighter side of how much you use. Dawn's really soapy. So just a small amount of Dawn. You can use wool scouring soaps, which clean really well. If you have those on hand, you can use a wool scouring soap, even though it doesn't have lanolin. I've used, which works really nice. You just got to watch that pH, and I talk about it in my book about pH and wool protein fibers and all that stuff, and water as well. Water is a huge issue when you're carding. Probably things you never even thought about. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. This is not ready to. You know what? And the biggest thing was she couldn't get it off the drum carder. So this is just the first pass. So I'm going to use my flicker brush to take it off because I don't care what it looks like right now, because I need to card this maybe 1 or 2 more times. Okay, so this is what it looks like after the first pass. Now we're going to put it through a second time. Also the Camaj Fiber Arts 2021 Spinning and Fiber Workshop. I'm working on the 4th module, which is scouring. So we're going to use the book as the guide and go through scouring. So that's going to be the start to woolen and worsted, which are the next 2 modules after that. Each module comes out once, the first on each month. So it'll be scouring next month, and then I think woolen and worsted. So because to do woolen and worsted, you want to scour your fiber first, right? Hello, Michelle. How are you? And by scouring properly and making sure that you don't destroy your wool in the process, makes for better outcomes, much better outcomes. Yeah, we used to raise alpacas a long time ago. It's how I got started in the fiber industry. And we started out with a starter herd, which is code for not very good. Starter herd of 5 alpacas. And then we kind of got obsessive compulsive with it and started buying alpacas left and right. It was crazy. But it's really easy to do. And then I took some, because I wanted to know about the fiber, because not many alpaca people knew about the fiber. Back in the day, which was about 11 years ago, people raised alpacas because they would breed them and then sell the animals for lots of money. I mean, $15,000 was a cheap animal. A cheap animal, let me tell you. So I took some grading classes and sorting classes and started to really learn about alpaca fiber so I could be a better seller of the fiber. And then the market started to tank a little bit. I'm good. Busy week. Dyeing and spinning. That's a good week. Yeah, that's a good week, dyeing and spinning. Always a good week. Let's see if you know what, I can probably take this off right now. Let me turn this around. And I'm going to show you how I take it off the, now alpaca's a little delicate in the sense that you see me pulling some fiber off like this, but it has a nice solid wool base. Alpaca's tender. It's delicate and tender, and it might have kind of shorter staples. So I'm going to use my little hairbrush cleaner and get all this cleaned off and on here. Now, mind you, this is only the second pass, but I may stop here just so I can show you. I'm going to use this little bat lifter thing. Okay, so I unroll it. This is for the triple drum carder, so it's super long because those bats are like 36 inches. Okay, so I'm going to put this underneath the bat. And then I'm going to trap the alpaca in the top there. This is a little awkward because I'm trying to stay on camera and then do this at the same time. Okay, and then I'm going to roll it. So the key is to keep it close to the drum carder. And then I kind of brush. I see some people using this tool to get things out, and they're picking it. But watch that plastic base, because you're going to poke holes in it, and it's going to the pins will start to fall out. Hello, Cynthia. Oh, cool, cloudy in Virginia. Yeah, it's always, oh gosh, it's always summer here. But when it's summer, it's summer. It's hot, 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 hot. Okay, so I'm just about done. And there, let me unroll this and I'll show you what that looks like. Let me see. There we go. Let me move this out of the way. So this is only 2 passes. And that's not bad for 2 passes. That ain't shabby. Oh, look, a piece of vegetable matter. A piece of vegetable matter. There was one little piece. And if I put this through again, it might get smoother. Well, it probably will get smoother, but that's really pretty. So I just wanted to come on and show you that the Brother Drum Carder can make really nice bats with alpaca. And it's really about your prep before you put it in the carder. That's the key. The key is prepping your wool before you put it in the carder. And I think some people think that the carder preps your wool. I mean, it preps it into a bat, but you have to do some things before you put it in the carder. So anyway, that's that. I just wanted to show you that. I am a Brother dealer. I'll tell you that up front. Let me see my face again. Okay. I'm a Brother dealer, and if you buy a drum carder from me, you will get my drum carding class for free once your carder is either getting delivered or you receive it. So, and I'm always here to help you. I don't sell it to you and then kind of get lost. I'm always here to help you if you purchase from me. And yeah, that's it. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Have a great day.